Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. It is a venue this which simply adds to the... He's had a go!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Tottenham have made a pretty good start.
Son Heung-min really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Son Heung-min plays it long. Shot at goal! Just off target.
Son Heung-min did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And here's Kane. Son Heung-min tries to dink it in. It's Son Heung-min! Really smart interplay.
They used the 1-2 to great effect in working their way through the middle then. A little more luck though, and they may have been celebrating.
And that's been levered clear. That's a throw. Dyer. And it's Dele Alli. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was... It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Goes for goal! And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Has a hit! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Burn. Oh, some tackle that. Son Heung-min tries lifting it over. Goalkeeper's ball. And the referee brings it to a close. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end. a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. Towering header! He will be livid with himself. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Lo Celso is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in, or...
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Dyer drives it forward. Kane, it's Kane! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And he just whacks it away. He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far. Breaks on here. Benteke plays it out to the flank. He's got it, and he's got time. He's gone for it. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
Dyer tries to get it forward quickly. Good ball. Striding, shot at goal! Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Lucas Moura with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and
the first 45 minutes are up. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. There has only been that one goal. He's gone direct. That is simply superb! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up for him.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Tottenham may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly. That may...
Well, hello to everyone, and welcome as you join us for the second of these group stage games. Only a couple of match days old, but there have been already plenty of talking points, much for us to scrutinise over the course of a fortnight or so. Winners on day one, no doubt now looking to cement their place in the latter stages as quickly as possible. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. So, having won on opening day, it's eyes forward on the missions that remain.
Well, Peter, there's a very good chance they can plough on after what was a good start. And even if they have a wobble along the way, I think this team has a structure and a philosophy that's solidly in place. And I think they can rely on that. So my advice would be keep aiming high. Why not opt for some swagger, in parts at least? I think they're capable of it.
So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition.
And Dybala! Defender's on the back foot. And he's going long. Good ball over the top. And it's Kane. Kane! Son has a hit! And he comes up trumps again.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
Dele Alli. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Dyer simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's left his man. Oh, nice touch. Flings in a cross. Up to meet it! He's done very well to get to that.
Cuadrado sparked a...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little. Shot at goal! Nicely worked.
They used the 1-2 to great effect in working their way through the middle then. A little more luck though, and they may have been celebrating.
Juventus can make...
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the...
It's Son Heung-min! And he's there to make a great save.
Son Heung-min is one last fling.
And here's Dele Alli. Chance to shoot. Hits one! Really well taken goal. Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And the referee brings it to a close. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Your final thoughts, Jim?